Hey YouTube, welcome to Roy's Redneck Garage. How you all doing? So I'm sitting here in the man cave here and was just poking around on YouTube today, and I found absolutely the coolest off-road vehicle I've ever seen. I was poking around on YouTube, I posted a few new videos on my YouTube channel and did some stuff, and I came across this really cool, probably the coolest UTV, or what they're calling a side-by-side I've ever seen. It's called the ROXOR. It's by Mahindra tractors. If you guys have, I don't know what stuff you have on your Facebook channel or your Facebook page and stuff like that, but Mahindra Tractors has been doing a big marketing campaign on Facebook and stuff, just as John Deere has been doing. And Mahindra is a Indian tractor company. They produce tractors. I've seen a bunch of them around Lancaster area. A lot of people are starting to buy these things. They're actually quite well built tractors. For farms and stuff like that. The compact tractors, I haven't seen a really big one and stuff, basically the size of my 8N, but they actually have been licensed since the 1940s to produce basically an early Willys style Jeep. Full steel frame, box steel frame, steel body. They come in a 4-cylinder diesel. It's a 2.5 liter turbo diesel 4-cylinder with a 5-speed transmission and a clutch. For you millennials, that's the third pedal on a vehicle, and you actually have to shift it in gear. But they got these things, and I went on the website. It's ROXORoffroad.com, and you can actually build the one you want on there. Colors, graphics, tops, windshields, mirrors, the whole 9 yards. Everything it is a pretty, even if you can't afford one, it's just kind of fun to go on and build one and stuff like that. So let me show you guys a picture of the one I have built here. All right, YouTube, how you doing? We're trying this for the second time now. For some reason, the sound didn't work out earlier, so we are redoing this, and we are showing you more about this Mahindra. It's literally a 40s Jeep. It's not the flat fender. It looks more like the body style is more like the 70s style Jeep. However, Mahindra apparently has had licensing to produce these Jeeps, repop these, or however you want to say it, since the 40s. Now, they've had licensing for this stuff all through Daimler Chrysler, AMC, Daimler Chrysler, and now Fiat. The Jeep community is up in arms about this thing, saying, oh, we should sue them, but because they're not educated, they don't know that Mahindra is licensed to produce these. And if you look at the grill, it doesn't look exactly like a Jeep. And as far as my research, Jeep parts and these parts are not interchangeable. They are different enough to get away from any kind of patenting and stuff like that, because you gotta remember, the patents on this Jeep have long since run out. There's licensing, but patents are long gone, done, and over with. So this is the website. It's ROXORoffroad.com. This is the Mahindra, made by Mahindra Tractors. They're in India. They make a pretty decent tractor. I've seen a few of them around here. Facebook has a marketing campaign for Mahindra Tractors, as well as the John Deere's. I don't know what kind of stuff is on your Facebook pages, but mine, I get all the car stuff, the tractor stuff, and all that kind of stuff. So in any case, let's start this out. Now, you come to this page, and even if you don't have the money to buy one, like I don't, they start out, as you see up there, at $16,000. As right here, what you see, basic box stock, this is it. This is exactly the bottom of the line thing. So anyway, first thing you do is you come up here and you can change the color of it. Right now, white is selected. You can do red, and it changes to red, and blue, which is a nice color. Black, which is very cool in black, but I like the military green. I like the olive drab, the flat color. So we'll start out with that one. Click on the little bar up here and scroll down. You'll see you got decals, camo, and wraps. And you can get this wrap. These are factory modifications and stuff. You got the real tree, you got mossy oak, which I wear both. I have mossy oak and real tree camo myself. I'm not a hunter, but I do love camouflage. And you got the military graphic here that goes really well with the OD green. It's very cool. And then the matte black hood decal for ROXOR. But my favorite one, and I saved it for last, is this one right here. I just think this is absolutely the coolest. The P40 graphics, I think that is fantastic. That is what I would pick if I could afford to buy one of these. Now, you can also get these ROXOR wheel wells. Now, keep in mind, I am not any way a spokesman or salesman for the company. They're, you know, I have no affiliation with them. If I see something, I like it, and, you know, I tell people about it because, you know, other people are going to think this is cool. I know a lot of my friends have made some comments on it. I made some posts earlier on Facebook, and I've got some good feedback on it. So I figured I'd do a YouTube video, you know, and put this in the Roy's Redneck Garage Wish and Dream list for, boy, I wish I could afford one of these. Now, next you can go to the grill. The ROXOR anyway is, if you see down here, is a coating inside there. It's basically bed liner and defenders, and that's what you get there. Now, you can change all the front there. You can do the grill, several different things. You can do camo, matte orange, which I don't understand why you do matte orange. It makes no sense. But the matte black, that's what I choose. So it only comes with a 2.5 liter diesel engine. It is a turbo engine with a 5-speed, and it is manual. It is literally a Jeep. I mean, it's literally a Jeep, just built in. The parts are made in India. They're shipped here to the U.S. and they are manufactured, put together by ROXOR. I'm not sure where it is. Somewhere in this country, they're put together here, and you can order them however you want. Now, if you go over here, you can rotate it around and have a good look at it. And if you look there, get it right there, you can see I selected the Bilstein shocks, and there we have it right here, little Bilstein shock sticker. So that's kind of cool. They really went all out on this, on the website even. I mean, the website is just awesome. So your wheel selection, you can rotate it around here, and these are the factory steel wheels. They're pretty cool. You can get the olive drab, which looks pretty cool. You can get the sand color ones if you like that sand color body color, which I don't think I chose, but you guys can go on their site and play with it. Or choose the aluminum wheels. And now you can see with the upgrades I have so far, we're now up to $18,000. That's for the wrap and the wheels and not doing anything else to it. That's just these two add-ons. And what else do we put on there? Anyway, with the bed liner and the wheels, the graphics, and now nothing wants to work. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, you got your wheels selected. You want your aluminum wheels, and you get these really beefy, meaty, mud off-road super tires, or you can get a set of the BF Goodrich TA2s, which, you know, that's a great tire. It's literally what you can put on your regular, any Jeep, any car, you can put those on. I like these more mud off-road oriented tires. So, we move on. Your spare tire. Now you can get the regular steel wheel with the spare on it, or you can choose to have the matching aluminum rim with the EFX tire. And now our price is $19,334. Which, hey, if you've got that kind of money, that's awesome. I wish I had that kind of money, because if I did, this would be sitting in my driveway right now as we speak. Heavy duty bumper, I like that. And D-rings. D-rings, now the reason the D-rings are on there is because right below that you can select a Warn winch, not some cheapo Chinese winch, an actual Warn winch. You know, if you're going to go with a winch, go with number 1. Now, because I already have one, I have one of those Harbor Freight ones in the 12. I would, what I would do is I would just put the 12,000 pound one on because I already have it and save myself a few dollars from here. But If you wanted to add it, now we're up to $20,700. That does come with the winch and the plate and the fair lead and everything you need for that. I'm ready to throw this computer. I wish I could afford an Apple, but I can't because I'm poor and right now currently out of work. So here we go. You can add a stinger bar, which is pretty good to protect the grill. If you've ever done any off-roading and stuff, you don't have anything like that. Sticks and trees and branches can get in the way and cause problems for you if you're off-roading, going through deep brush and stuff like that. You can get a polycarbonate windshield for it, and as you see, it adds it right here. Now, before I go adding the roof and everything like that, I want to scroll down because I have played with this a little bit and have been frustrated by my computer doing this bullshit. I'm sorry, this bull crap. Okay. So, what I want to do was going to come down and see, start at the bottom and go back up. You can add the hitch. Okay, and there's your hitch back here under the spare tire. And look at it. I mean, look how cool this thing is starting to look right here. Now you're in the $22,000 range. The price of a brand new Chevy Cruze you can buy for this, but you're not going to take the Cruze off-road. And I only picked that because, you know, I wanted to do a video, but while my truck was in the shop, they gave me a brand new 40-mile Chevy Cruze, 2019 Chevy Cruze to drive, and the price tag was $25,000. And I'm sorry, for $25,000, I would rather buy one of these. It's diesel, it's four-wheel drive. All right, now you can also get front and rear locking differentials, and they really add to the price. With both of those, you are up to $23,300 in prices. Okay, and like I said before, anyway, here is manual locking hubs. So you can run it in two-wheel drive. It does have a transfer case for fore and high wheel low, but it does not come with more locking hubs, so you can't unlock them. You can run it in two-wheel drive, but while it's in two-wheel drive and the front wheels are spinning, the axles are still locked. It's still turning your drive shafts and everything else under there, even though the transfer case is unlocked. So the Warren locking hubs do a great job. What they do is they will help you increase gas mileage, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, it is a diesel. My research gets really good gas mileage. Now here we go with the grab handles. I wanted to add these. Okay, so because I kept doing it with the roof and everything on it, I didn't see. Here we go with some front grab handles. Those are kind of cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to roll this thing over. It is, very expensive. You can add the mirrors, rear view mirror, side mirrors. That would get you closer to street legal. It does not come with turn signals. It does have a light bar, and the light bar does come with this MTX Bluetooth sound bar, which you can link into your iPhone or your Samsung phone if you have one of those. I would recommend always getting the heater. Okay. Now, if you go to Mahindra, I believe it's the Mahindra website, they do have a sweepstakes for one of these. But if you poke around on the site, you can save your build. This is just about everything. Without the top, I didn't put the top on it. We can do that. Go back and do that. Go back. I'm at $25,263 right now for this beast. And like I said, if I were a richer man, there would be one sitting in my driveway already. But I'm not a rich man. I'm a very poor man, and that's just the way it is. Up, and there we go. So, and the bumper, and you can see it slowly regenerating itself and putting all the stuff back on it. Now, what I didn't put on it was the spare front bumper, front hooks, enclosure, and you can do a hardtop 2-seat, which is just a roof. Give it a second to generate that. There it goes. There you go. Get a hardtop, or you can go full dealer installed extra with the soft top, which, there you go. We are a full-blown Jeep, and you can add some hard doors at that if you wanted. So there you go. The Mahindra ROXOR. It is a pretty cool thing, and I would love to own one. But our price now is at $27,000, which is quite expensive. And but it is, in my opinion, probably from what videos I've watched on YouTube, there are a few of them. I will try to put some links on YouTube here to some of the other guys that have done some reviews on this. But it is, in my opinion, what would be the ultimate off-road vehicle, because that's what I'm into. And I think the RZRs are cool, and some of that stuff like that, the Pioneers and a few other those off-road machines. But nothing beats the cool factor of the Jeep and what this thing is capable of and what you can get for it. And as a machinist and fabricator, I already have 50 ideas. If I could get my hands on one, I would be building stuff right and left for it. Skid plates, God knows, you name it. I would be doing all kinds of stuff for it. But in any case, I thought that was kind of cool. So there you have it. So there you go. All there is the Mahindra ROXOR. Man, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I tell you what, it's if I could afford one, I'd have one, definitely. I mean, even just for doing yard work around the here. I mean, we live on, living with Christine, we live on 9 acres here. And let me tell you what, if I showed you a picture of all the deadfall just left over from the winter, I'd throw the lawnmower trailer behind this and drive it around the yard and pick up all the sticks and stuff and take them to the burning pile, and we'd have us a big old fire and hot dog meanie roasting kind of bonfire, because there's enough wood out there to do it. But yeah, so if you happen to have a lot of money and are rich and can afford one of these things, the reviews are on YouTube there. There's some great reviews on them and stuff like that. It kind of some mixed reviews. You got some diehard Jeepers and stuff like that are mixed reviews with them. But the guys like me who are, we're just diehard off-road. If it has four-wheel drive and it goes off-road, we love it, But check it out, and we'll catch you guys in a little while. I'll be posting some more videos here on YouTube here real soon. The weather's warming up. Have some tractors for 48N videos for you. Maybe hopefully I can get to doing the seals on the Wolverine and get that thing back up and running. And I got a couple of those motorcycles that I traded cars for, because poor people, you can't pay for things, you do barter and trade. That's how we do it. So anyway, peace out. Later on, people. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you all soon.